What if I told you that the thing most people think is keeping their crypto safe is actually one of the biggest risks they face? Stick around because by the end of this video, you're going to want to check your setup. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about a hard truth that nobody in the crypto space wants to say out loud. Your cold wallet is going to fail. Not maybe, not eventually, it will fail. And if you're not prepared for that moment, your crypto could go with it. Now, before you hit that dislike button, I'm a huge fan of self-custody. Hardware wallets are still one of the best tools we have, but they are just that, hardware. Physical objects, and physical objects break, die, and become obsolete. The question isn't if it happens, it's when. And more importantly, are you ready? Let's start with the basics. Most popular hardware wallets, especially the ones with integrated batteries like Ledger Nano X, have an estimated lifespan of around 3 to 5 years. After that window, you're playing digital roulette. The battery could die and render the device completely unusable. The firmware could become outdated and lose compatibility with newer software. Or the internal components could simply degrade over time, making your seed phrase inaccessible at the worst possible moment. And here's the thing most people don't think about. Even if the device itself is fine, what happens if you're not? What happens to your crypto if something unexpected happens to you tomorrow? This is what some researchers are calling the multi-billion-dollar problem of crypto inheritance. Billions of dollars in digital assets are locked away forever, not because of hacks, not because of exchange collapses, but simply because nobody knew how to access them. No instructions, no backup plan, no key, just gone. It's a painful reality for too many families and it's entirely preventable. So what's the solution? How do we actually protect ourselves against hardware failure, against loss, against the unexpected? The answer is one of the most powerful and underutilized tools in crypto. Multisig, short for multi-signature, changes the entire security model. Instead of a single key controlling all your funds, you distribute that control across multiple keys. And you get to decide how many of those keys are required to authorize a transaction. Think of it like a bank vault that needs 2 or 3 people to turn their keys simultaneously. No single person and no single device can open it alone. The most common setup is what's called a 2 of 3 multisig. You generate 3 keys, but you only need any 2 of them to sign and move your funds. So you might keep 1 key on your hardware wallet, 1 on a second hardware device stored at a different location, and 1 with a trusted family member or in a secure vault. If your primary hardware wallet dies, you still have 2 keys. If your home burns down, you still have 2 keys. If you're incapacitated and your family needs to access your funds, they can. You've already planned for it. That's the power of multisig. It doesn't just protect you from hardware failure, it protects you from yourself, from accidents, from theft, and from the unexpected. Now, setting up a multisig wallet used to be a nightmare. It was complex, technical, and honestly, pretty intimidating. But in 2026, the tooling has caught up. There are now excellent platforms that walk you through the entire process. Let's break down the best options. For Bitcoin holders, 3 names you need to know are Casa, Unchained Capital, and Nunchuck. And if you're more technically inclined, Sparrow Wallet is a free, open-source desktop option that gives you complete control with zero third-party involvement. Casa is probably the most beginner-friendly option out there. Their gold and diamond plans offer a guided multisig setup where Casa holds one of your keys as a backup. So, if you lose a key, they can help you recover. They also have a dedicated inheritance protocol built in, which solves that multi-billion-dollar problem we talked about earlier. When a claim is made, a 6-month timer starts, giving you time to contest it if you're still alive. It's a genuinely elegant solution to a genuinely hard problem. The trade-off? It's a paid subscription, but for serious holders, it's absolutely worth it. Unchained Capital takes a similar collaborative custody approach, but they're more oriented toward larger holders and institutions. They hold one key in a 2 of 3 setup. You hold the other 2. They're also a regulated financial institution, which gives some people peace of mind. They also offer Bitcoin-backed loans using your Multisig wallet as collateral, which is a genuinely interesting product. Nunchuck is the best option for those who want to go fully self-sovereign. No third party holds any of your keys. It's a beautifully designed app that supports multiple hardware wallets, guided multi-sig setup, and even has inheritance planning built in. It's more hands-on than Casa or Unchained, but it's also the most private and independent option. And Sparrow Wallet is the power user's choice. A free open source desktop wallet that shows you exactly what's happening at every step. It supports PSBT signing, works with every major hardware wallet, and is the go-to for Bitcoiners who want full transparency and zero trust in third parties. For Ethereum and other EVM chains, the gold standard is Safe, formerly known as Gnosis Safe. Safe is a smart contract wallet trusted by DAOs, protocols, and institutions, managing billions of dollars in assets. You can set up a multisig wallet in minutes, define your signing threshold, add or remove signers, and even set spending limits and time locks. It's an incredibly powerful tool, and the best part, it's free to use. So how do you actually get started? Here's the simple version. First, decide on your setup. For most people, a 2 of 3 is the sweet spot. Enough redundancy to survive losing one key without the complexity of managing 5. A 3 of 5 is better for larger holdings or teams where you want even more resilience. Second, pick your platform. If you're a Bitcoin holder who wants hand-holding, start with Casa. If you want full control, go with Nunchuck or Sparrow. If you're on Ethereum, Safe is your answer. Third, generate your keys, ideally on separate hardware wallets from different manufacturers, stored in separate physical locations. Don't put all 3 keys in the same house. That defeats the whole point. Fourth, and this is critical, test your setup before you move significant funds into it. Practice signing a transaction. Practice recovering from a lost key. Make sure you actually understand how it works before your life savings depend on it. And fifth, document everything. Write down what your multisig configuration is, where each key is stored, what hardware wallets you used, and what your family needs to do to access your funds. Store that document somewhere safe, a fireproof safe, a safety deposit box, or with your attorney. This is your crypto will. Treat it like one. Now, I want to quickly address something I see a lot in the comments. People say, why bother with all this complexity? I'll just leave my crypto on an exchange. Look, I get it. Exchanges are convenient, but convenience is not a security strategy. We've seen what happens. FTX, Celsius, MTGOX, billions of dollars gone overnight. And even if your exchange doesn't collapse, you're one regularity crackdown, one hack, or one account suspension away from losing access to your funds. The narrative around exchange risk isn't going away in 2026. If anything, it's getting louder. Self-custody with a proper multisig setup is the answer. It's not more complicated than you think. It just requires a bit of upfront effort. Here's the bottom line. The crypto space has spent years telling you to not your keys, not your crypto. And that's true. But the next evolution of that message is this. One key is not enough. Hardware fails, people die, accidents happen. Multisig is how you build a setup that survives all of that. Don't let your hard-earned crypto become a statistic. Don't let your family be left helpless because nobody knew where the seed phrase was. Take an afternoon. Pick a platform and set up your multisig. Your future self and your family will thank you. If this video helped you see your security setup in a new light, smash that like button and subscribe for more. And drop a comment below. Are you already using multisig? Or is this something you've been putting off? Let's talk about it. Until next time, stay safe out there.